Last week we got a better look at the design of Godzilla from the Planet of the Monsters anime, as well as some information on his origin. It's been revealed to us that this version of Godzilla came from plant life, not dinosaurs or other animal life. Sci-Fi Japan reports, and I quote, "Godzilla is the largest life form ever recorded and possesses unique body tissue integrated with metal-like fibers which can generate a strong electromagnetic charge to support his massive weight. The end result of natural selection on Earth, he originated from plant-based life and has gone on to survive 20,000 long years as a super evolved living organism." I've got to say, I think this origin story is just badass. I love the fact that Toho is trying to change things up. I don't want to keep seeing the same origin start over and over again for 60 some years. We've already seen all the variations of Godzilla coming from iguanas, ancient dinosaurs, and even this goofy looking Godzillasaurus that in my book probably would have a hard time defeating a vegetable. Godzilla's background story has always been one of an environmental nature. The first film saw Godzilla as a reaction from the planet towards man's use of nuclear power and weapons. Throughout this series, we always saw Godzilla as either a protector of Earth or as a sign of warning of what happens when man damages or puts at risk his environment. Even the newer Shin Godzilla has its origins in nuclear waste. So for the most part, Godzilla has been a defensive reaction from the planet in order to protect itself. And the anime Godzilla is no different, except we're getting a different spin on things this time. This time the Earth is using plant life to defend itself. We know that the Servum, a new type of kaiju introduced in the anime, is a subspecies of Godzilla and is genetically 97% identical to him. This makes me wonder if any of the other kaiju that are supposed to appear in the series are plant-based as well. Although I wouldn't put much weight into it, I already have a new theory, or at least an idea, that the other kaiju will be standard monster-like kaiju, and that Godzilla was grown from the earth in order to defeat these kaiju, or as the legendary Monsterverse Serizawa would say, restore the balance. As for the pictures, we have a lot of good shots here from a Godzilla statue that shows us just how the new plant-based Godzilla will look. I love the ancient look to him. After all, he's over 20,000 years old. He does have a slight look of Godzilla 2014, with a bit of Shin Godzilla thrown in there as well, but I don't see it as just a mix of the two. To me, it's a fairly original design along with a very original origin, and I really like that. I've heard many people say that this design is merely taken from Godzilla 2014, but let's not forget that the design of 2014 is really just a small adjustment to the Godzilla we've already known for 60 years in the Toho universe. And I say that as a fan of both the legendary Godzilla and all of the Toho versions. I noticed when I first saw the images of this new anime Godzilla that his teeth weren't white, instead they looked like they were made up of the same material of the rest of his body. Now this makes more sense with the creature being plant-based. His muscle structure even looks a bit like roots or vines now that we know about these origins. We can even see how the spines on his back look very similar to maple leaves or some other type of plant leaf. Even his tail comes to a point somewhat like a thorn. So what do you guys think of this design and the origin? I absolutely love it. I think people have to let go of their idea of a plant being weak. After all, it is Godzilla, so I'm betting he's going to be really powerful. It's not like Biollante was easy to defeat either, and this version of Godzilla to me looks like he would take out Biollante with no problem. Do you guys think all the kaiju will be plant-based, or do you agree with me that the kaiju may be standard creature type enemies, with Godzilla and the Servum being plant-based? I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. If you liked the video, if you could leave a like, it helps out the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe for all the future Godzilla goodness to come? Thanks again for watching, take care, and I hope to see you next time.